Captain Lemon, yes, you are the first commenter. Congratulations. You win the prize, the grand prize, which is an all expenses paid trip to Turkmenistan. Congratulations. We didn't actually advertise it because we wanted it to be a surprise. But you got there, buddy. You did it. Neutralize, hey, and Mega Quagsire also, g'day. You are pretty early to the stream. In fact, the stream was a little bit later than normal today. We did just go back through daylight savings. Oh, you didn't want to go to Turkmenistan? I'm surprised. Ah, good. The Shadow Whismer. I'm going to evolve this into Exploud and teach it Boomburst. That'll be a meme. Like, next time we have a Rocket, like, TM event, I'm gonna TM and evolve a Shadow Whismer to a Boomburst Exploud. You were close, Neutralize. You were second. You came this close to winning the trip to Turkmenistan. Xenomong says GG's. Yeah, that was tough going, beating that grunt. It's touch and go. Where does that get me? What do you mean? Gets you to Turkmenistan. You know what? I've got a whole bunch of spawns around me. Have I got my... Here it is. I'm gonna gotcha him. Oh, so right, second place. Okay, cool. No, the second place is Uzbekistan. And the third place gets the trip to the Dominican Republic. Oh, just 3 more Psychic Pokemon to go. And then I can finally get rid of this from being my buddy. Now, at the end of Psychic Cup, I was in, like, definite leaderboard territory. Global leaderboard territory. Not to be now. We have since dropped 500 points, 550 points from our peak. We're sitting in the 2300s. And people are gonna get matched up against me and be like, oh, see, this is why GBL is shit. Look at all these tanking experts. And I'm like, no, I'm not tanking. I'm just shit. So this is the team I'm running at the moment. I do also like the idea of Skuntank instead of Shelmet. Just for some extra Bronzong coverage. Or Dino, but then like you're pretty weak to like a Cottony. Xenomong is 15 now. Congratulations, Xenomong. Happy birthday. I didn't realize you were that young. Right, you're not. You're rank 15. Gotcha. Squovit. Well, we got to get out of this matchup. Oh, sweet merciful crap. We just have to win alignment, right? We're like... Actually, that is not as dire as I thought it was. Those bug bites seem to be doing some respectable damage. We should be able to survive a foul play. Unless they know Brave Bird. Are they going to Brave Bird us? Yeah, called it. But now we are 2 shields to 0 down. With at least one Pokemon that doesn't provide much shield pressure. Huh. Well, there's no point in Icy Winding. Because this Bug Buzz is going to do well more than half, and an Icy Wind is not going to stop the second one from KOing. And they still hold on to it. Interesting. I don't know if Body Slamming's the right move there. I mean, they're still in a very good position, so... probably doesn't matter. Yeah, and they don't need to... they don't need to shield that, either. Ooh, that would have been nice. Can we get to 3 body slams? 3 body slam, like, once we land a body slam, that should do it, I think. Oh, nah, surely we don't survive their next body slam. Squover knows Crunch, right? We actually came real close in the end. Real close. I'm gonna go back to Skuntank. No, not Stunky. So this is an all fast move team. This team doesn't care how many shields you've got. This is a good start. In fact, our whole team beats Why Not, so this is fine. They're probably staying in because they're thinking that they'll clear a path for the bronze ore later. Oh, here we go. What do we got? Maybe I should have thrown in the Stunky there. I think I'm pretty happy to lose this. This matchup, not this battle. I mean, they have been debuffed a bunch, but I'm still feeling the shield here. Is Miracle 50 or 55 energy? Oh boy. Okay. I doubt we're winning this. Because those licks are still just going to do 1 damage. Yeah, they win. Hey, Brown Baller. How are you doing? And no defense drop. Fantastic. Go and check out Brown Baller 10, who streams... How often? I know I see you around. Pretty much 6 days a week. I haven't seen you that often. I'm surprised to hear it 6 days a week. This is okay. We can tank a Night Slash. Oh, what do we got here? Our whole team loses to this. Oh no, what do I do? I guess I just keep going? So that's another foul play. Now this isn't as bad as what it seems. I mean, they're gonna take me out in 2 Night Slashes regardless. The first one won't KO me, but it probably will put me in farm down rage, actually. So maybe I need a switch. Oh. Actually, that probably wasn't too bad. That was probably winnable. Because they were out of shields, weren't they? You know what? Maybe Dupite is the problem. I feel like Dupite has been letting me down. But I don't have much else. It does. Yeah, like, its typing is really good. But offensively, it's not the best. Like, that bug bite damage is... It needs shields. Does it, though? I feel like the Stunky needs shields up. I feel like Dupiter can take a hit. Marini. Poison Sting. So that's 54 energy. What moves does it have? Whoa, shit! So that was 7. Some more Brian. That does way more damage than it should. Trainer XLLL suggests Shadow Ducky. I don't have a Shadow Ducky. I've got a regular. I feel like the regular's better in this meta. And also, there is very little point in me Icy Winding here. I'm just going to go straight Aqua Tail. Is there... Actually, no, I will Icy Wind. Alright, well, I need to use shields at some point, right? I will look that up after the battle. Learns Bite as well. Yeah, I think we're in trouble. Oh, okay. Interesting. Go attack boost. No. They could very well hit me with a gyro ball here. Oh, they get the attack boost. Get out of here. Get out of here. That might blow it for me. I think I was in with a decent shot. Although, yeah, Powder Snow's plus tackle damage, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I would have won that without the attack boost. Son of a bitch. And the drop continues. So where are we at? Well, we're at 2260. So for that day's sets, I lost 236 points. In 4 sets. Oh yeah, we were going to look up Marini, weren't we? There we go. Stat product of 403, which is pretty bulky, and it does have Sludge Wave. And you can run Poison Sting or Bite. There you go. Yeah, I will tell, like, everyone that I got to almost 2800 before almost anyone got to 2800, right? Like, I got to 2800 just, like, at the end of Psychic Cup. And I was thinking to myself, I think I'm in a leaderboard position here. Oh, man, this team is ABA weak to Mud Boys. That's Body Slam, but they don't need to throw Mud Bomb here. Okay, I don't mind this. Yeah, I don't wanna use that second shield just yet. Okay, so no point Icy Winding now. In fact, there was no point Icy Winding before. Are they gonna go for the farm down? No, they're just gonna let it go. Surely they'll farm down with the Mud Boy. So now we have to use that second shield. Yeah, so they can just hold on to those shields for it. Like, they don't need to spend a shield. We're going to be 2 shield flexed here. Okay, there we go. Of course, they have to... Okay, maybe we can farm them down with Powder Snows? Maybe? I'm going to throw the Night Slash just to try and get the boost. Because we kind of need it. We got one. We got a win, boys and girls. And a raid from Night Freeze. Hey, how you doing? And Hayden's here as well. Easy. Yeah, that's all you need to do is just get the boost. Just get the boost. That's all. It's not bad at all. I was trying to do that. Just use like all fast move pressure. But that just wasn't working for me. I think I deleted my Little Cup Vulpix. I had to build a new one. How was your stream, Night Freeze? Hey, Dylan. How are you? What have you been up to? What's a highlight from the weekend? You're using shadows? That's probably a better way to do it. What's the team? Is it working for you? I don't normally stream at this time. It's early morning for me, but it was still an alright time. So what made you stream at this time? Hurley Go Poop. Thank you for the follow. It's working. So what's the team? Two-thirds of the time. That's alright. I'll take 2/3 of the moment. Because you may have seen how much I've dropped. I'm down 600 points from my peak. GBL. So I will take suggestions, good sir. I'm gonna catch this Houndoom. Maybe I should go with Ember Vulpix. Oh, thank you. What, the match we just played, or? No, this is still ABA week to Mud Boys. What am I doing? So then I go back to Dupiter. Regionals. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Skuntank, Snubble, and Snivy. Ooh. Why Snubble and Snivy? So is Snubble a charmer? So we can tank one body slam. We can't take a bug buzz. This was... Oh, no. Oh, no. So we got nothing against a dino swap, apparently. Again, except for our own dino. So next time this happens, we got to swap in our own dino. I guess if we're going to run double dark, we should ABB it, shouldn't we? Ugh. I mean, we survive a body slam, I guess. Just. I'm really having a hard time adjusting to how much damage things do. Hey, Slim Sadie. Welcome in. Charm, fast, and brick for the fastest charge. I was thinking your DD would be bad overall. Hey, Tomato. Happy Sunday. Join in our misery. Welcome to Pallet Town, where dreams are crushed. Alright, I'll get straight onto it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh boy. Oh boy. So I keep forgetting, Bubble Beam, 40 or 45 energy? Oh, they're running Stomp instead of Body Slam. That was Seal, I believe. So I think we keep the shield for Stunky. They're going to farm us down, that's fine. We will send in the Seal here. So let's say Bubble Beam's 40. They're on 36. Oh, they're still going. That'd be on 16, and then they threw one more, so... Oh, fuck. Oh, no! What a ridiculous waste. Whew. I was like, I saw the Seal's HP going down, and I'm like, no. Am I gonna make it? I'm not gonna make it. Like, it was all happening in slow motion. It was like watching a train crash. Just seeing it slowly tip over and... Tomato says cricket or football. So what football are we referring to? Because I love Aussie rules football. I like all sports, but I only kind of make the effort to follow Aussie rules, and then like I like watching the Dallas Cowboys in the NFL. But I guess no matter which type of football you're talking about, I do prefer football. Whoops, what are we doing? That looks cool. This is significantly less cool, but you can have it anyway. So Haley just says, just run Bronzer and Wynort, then nothing does damage. Yeah! If I had the resources to build a Wynort or a Bronzer. I don't think I even have a Wynort at the moment. Let me check. Oh. Oh. And I've got 136 Wobbuffet. But do I want to spend the Wobbuffet candy on a not Wobbuffet? Is my issue at the moment. Maybe I don't need to. Okay, Haley. Plot twist. The Wynort. Do I want to spend 215,000 dust on this? The Bronzer I can't build. I definitely don't have enough candy for that. Trainer X says Shadow Ducklet, Ember Vulpix, and Shelmet runs constant against most meta picks. But yeah, I'm getting 4 out of 5 pretty much every time, except when they have serious random hard counter of 2/3 of the squad. Felipe says, hey dude, congrats on qualifying for Worlds. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it. Hurley Go Poop says, World what? So yeah, these they're referring to the Play Pokemon World Championship. So the same thing as like you've got the Pokemon video game World Championships. There's a trading card game World Championships, and now there's also a Pokemon Go World Championships, officially sponsored by the Pokemon Company, and I placed second in the Oceanic International Championship, which meant that I got not only an invite to the World Championship, but also a travel award to help me get to Japan in August to get there, so like, just an amazing experience. DJ Football, hey, welcome in. Who's he congratulating? You play what sport? You're a famous player. No, no, I'm not. Haley says Cowboys gross. Sorry. Yeah, I understand they're a disliked team. Sadie says favorite Australian baseball league team. I guess it would be the one from my city, which is the Adelaide. What are they called now? They used to be called the Adelaide Bite, but they're called something else now. The Adelaide somethings. No, I don't. Oh, you want me to build a non-XL Bronzer? That's Obe Gronin. Hayden, no, I don't have enough Stardust for the dump Stardust reward. I've told you, I have to be at 1 million. Oh, well, I mean, I did tweet out that thing saying I was at 1 million, but I did have to build stuff for Little Cup, so I'm back below 1 million. If it's not XL, then it's not worth it. So I have to trade for Wynorts? Because, like, you have to... You can't get an XL Wynort with hatch IVs, can't you? A non-fully powered up Bronzor is better than a Why Not. I imagine you're right. Thank you, Dylan. That, Hayden says it's... So you're saying it's not worth it for 240k? Oh, yeah, the dump Stardust is for the 240k. I would rather build a non-fully powered up Bronzor. Okay, so this is what I've got for Bronzor. How much XP did I have? I had 63 XLs for this. So that can get me up to... $456 CP, level 42.5. Yeah, but like if I'm gonna spend this much dust, I want to do it, like make sure it's going to the best possible place. So what's going to help me more? A 456 CP Bronzor or a non-XL Why Not? Alright, see you, Tomato. Thanks for stopping in. I could also actually trade 100 regular candy for another XL to power it up to 459. You use a level 35 one and it works fine? A level 35? Yeah, but like, what are the IVs on that? Alright, let's go to The Sims. Seven, 10, 10. Okay, so that's still not getting up to 500. Here we go. Okay, so I'm only losing out against Bronzor, opposing Bronzor, of course, Lickitung and Shadow Stunky. So that's not bad. Yeah, okay. What other Bronzor counters do you have? So I've been using like Seal's pretty good against it, and Shadow Stunky, Dino. There aren't really many Bronzor counters out there. Tried Litleo for a few sets because of the normal typing, and like I was seeing a lot of Lick users. Hayden, do you mind if I use the Dump Stardust on the Bronzor? Yeah, I get it. See, quick plug. We do a complete breakdown of each GBL meta on this channel every Tuesday night US time, if you want to check that out. And in the breakdown for Little Cup, we worked out that IVs are actually like quite important on the Bronzor, because that bulk just makes an enormous difference. Like, you can see the difference here with like slightly less bulk. The average goes way down. You're still getting a huge win rate, but it's not like, it's not pretty. Still beating Wooper, which is interesting. Alright, I'm gonna do it. So help me. Oh! 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 The pain! Oh! That just took a chunk right out of me. Oh no. And I've got to double move it. Hey, Doctor. Okay. That's alright, I trust myself. So now what are we going to put with it? We got, so if we put Seal with it, then we're like double weak to Dark Pokemon. I like the Bronzor Dino dynamic, I think. Alright, without the attitude, Trainer X. That was big for me, okay? Could we go Bronzor Double Dark? Water Gun Dark. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it could be, but then that confused me because the eyes are all capital. I wasn't sure if that was 3 capital I's or 3 L's. I think we'd struggle with an Alolan Sandshrew with this team. But let's do it. Only one way to find out. I mean, we've already lost 600 points. So literally 600 points if you've just joined us. Not today. Over time. But my word. I'm gonna shield because we can get that back. Oh, we probably would have survived. That was a dumb shield. It would have been nice to get switched there. Okay. Let's let it go, because they're going to switch straight out. Can we get to the crunch? We can. Will that help is the next question. Oh, does that put him in payback range? Let's see what this does. Ah, boo! Boo! Boo earns! Yep, we do need 2 paybacks. You're right, Doctor. You're right. Okay, this is alright. Okay. We're gonna have to shield, but we can farm down from there. Not quite. Oh, shit! Fuck. Lucky that didn't cost us. Is it 10:36 for me? No, it's 10:27. Positive set. We did it. Some said it couldn't be done. Some said that positive sets didn't exist. But we proved them wrong. Sterniskin, hey, you could probably tell how it's going. That's how it's going. How are you? Can we have a shout out for Sterniskin, please? How have we come into 2 Shadow Stunky leads since we brought in the Bronzor? You too. Wow. So what do we do here? What's in the back? Everyone place your bets. What's in the back? Vullaby? What? ABA Dark? Wynort? Potentially. Which means if it is Wynort, we're in trouble. Something that stops die. Yeah, probably. Try and bait us at this point. Come on, mate. Yep, it's Wynort. Yo called it. Makikatsu. Yeah, and they didn't shield that because they knew they didn't have to. Next challenger. Okay, so we actually lose Lickitung here, don't we? I think crunch is the way to go. Especially if they don't shield. Oh. Let through an extra bullet seed. So they're going to crunch us. Oh, and they shielded that? Wow. I'm okay if they shield this. Yeah, that's actually really good for me. I should be able to tackle down and get to a Psyshock at least. Potentially even a payback. Oh yeah, oh shit, actually we will not get to those moves. Nope, we were much lower on HP than I remembered. That's okay. It's not okay, but that's fine. Maybe Dino Lead, I'm just tuning in, not sure if you've had that already. No, I haven't tried that. But ABA Dark? I don't know. I mean, we're losing constantly, so I'm willing to give it a go. No. Oh. Yep. I'm so happy we got the farm down there. We'll tank this one. I mean, if it's Bronzer in the back, we will quit. I guess we have to tank this one too, because they're going to get to another one. Do you have an Ergomat? I don't know what that means. Oh, there it is. As in like a mat to stand on? No. Hey Ash. Welcome into the stream. Go and follow Pogo Ash on Twitch. Sankilos says that makes standing less tiresome. I mean, how though? Well, what's the difference between standing on the carpet and standing on like a rubber mat? Don't mind the like fidgeting. I'm a fidgeter. I move around a lot. Actually, that's not true. I don't move around as much as I would like to move around. I fidget, but I don't move a lot. Google can answer better than me. All right, well, let's Google, because content, right? How does an ergo mat work? Encouraging subtle movement of leg and calf muscles, which in turn promotes an easier flow of blood back to the heart. This is called dynamic ergonomics, the study of ensuring standing worker comfort by means of muscle activity. Oh, well, look at how sexy that looks. Oh, look at that. Comes in blue, green, pink, and purple. $50, $80, $40 isn't bad. $100, $133. Jeez. For Dino versus Sandshrew lead, you can take a shield, as the shrew will want to farm for. Then you can farm down with your other dark, giving back the shield. Okay, yeah, decent plan. But also, like, we're losing a whole freaking Pokemon. Doing that sounds like pseudoscience to me. Like that directly from the ergo mat manufacturer. Actually, what is the source there? That is from the from CiscoEagle.com. I don't know who they are. Sadie says get the purple ones. Get the same thing wearing a pair of comfy shoes. I guess so. I mean, no, it wouldn't do the same thing, would it? I'm sure these mats are better designed than shoes for that specific application. It's about streaming a long time, not a short time. Oh, well, I mean, my streaming sessions are only ever, like, 3 hours, so it's fine. Like, if I was doing a 7-hour stream, then maybe. Throw some drawing pins on the ground, it will do the same for $2. As ABA bad leads, I feel Silph losing a bad lead may be better than losing Switch and not trying to overstep. Yeah, that's a fair point. Hope you're having a great... yeah, I am. Thank you for asking, Ash. What about yourself? Riolu. Wow. That's a cool pick. I like it. It's actually really good. And here is the Bronzor. Okay, so far I'm not liking the Dino lead. I feel like I'm definitely preferring the Bronzor in the lead. Never, ever try and bait in a Bronzor mirror. That's one thing I do know. Never try and bait a Bronzor mirror. They are absolutely going to bubble beam me. Yeah, they're not even bothering building up to the Brave Bird, which I completely understand. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up a little graphic. We'll center it. There we go. Just because I want people to know just how far down we've gone. Pretty much help your feet hurt less when standing in place too long. I can vouch they aren't pseudoscience. I believe it. Yeah, I believe it's a thing. Jay Bergman says, throw on a poppin and go sprinting with that Bronzor. Yeah, sure, for the next 700 kilometers. I'm Luna says, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but Little Cup is rigged. Rigged, you say. Not even just bad. It's actually rigged against you. Riolu, I haven't seen one yet, but I guess they're out there. Dang. Yeah, I think it's a really good pick. Like, because there's a lot of, like, normal type lick users. Like, it'd be pretty decent against Tackle Bronzor. It would, definitely beat the Alolan Sandshrew. All the dark types out there. Against us. Against all of us. There's absolutely, we're all dropping. All collectively dropping. I'm using Dino in the lead, but it does get beaten pretty easily. Most Bronzor players just stay in. Yeah, I'm feeling like the Bronzor lead's been serving me a bit better. I'm going to stick with that for now. We'll see how quickly I get fed up of that too. You can get socks with those raised bumps that would do the same thing, and a yoga mat below your feet, much less than $50 for an ergo mat. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15. No, I'm not going to be able to count that fast. I think I'll just shield whatever happens. Okay, so that is definitely crunch. Okay, so Mirror Coat does actually nothing, so we're fine. We haven't seen their Bronzor yet, so we might be in with a good shot. We might have to throw a payback, though. I think it... Oh, hello. Confusion! Hello! Let's keep the shield. Have we seen the third Pokemon yet? Oh yeah, we have. Let's go! 1-4. See, Hayden, we did it. We got a 1-4. Just like you said. Because that's definitely a thing you said. You said, just get a 1-4, like I do. Alright, so what's that now? 651 points down. What's your best favorite Pokemon, and does it have a story behind getting it? So the best one I've actually caught. The best Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon that I've caught. Oh, hello. This one. I don't think I've got a favorite, no. Actually, this guy. Because I was a returning player. A day oneer, but a returner, obviously. So I missed a bunch of the original community days, including the original one, the first one, which was Pikachu. And when I came back to the game, it took a long time for me to catch up on all the things I missed out on. I was really disappointed at having been out of the game for the year and a half that I was in it, because I'd missed out on Glasses Squirtle. I'd missed out on all the legendary birds. I'd missed out on Mewtwo. I'd missed out on so much. But over time, I slowly started to catch up on all that stuff, and one of the few things that I was missing was one of these Com Day Pikachus with Surf. And then they did some sort of I think 2 years after the original community day, they did it was one of the December community days, the 2-day events, right? Where there were Pokemon from Com Days 2 years ago were available in raids. And I was driving along. I had my phone on the stand, on the windshield stand, and the game was open. And I just noticed out of the corner of my eye there was a Pikachu raid there, and so I was like, I've got some time. I don't need to be at my destination for another X amount of time. So I decided to pull over and do the raid, and I finally caught myself a Surf Pikachu, and it happened to be shiny. So I think that this is my favorite Pokemon, because I do love the nostalgia of the Surf Pikachu, the yellow version, you know. So that's probably my pick for favorite Pokemon. Thank you. I've learned a lot from this channel, so here's my team. Bronzor lead, Seal and Shadow, Alolan Sandshrew, both backline. Only need one shield to beat opposing Bronzor. And I use my Bronzor to pick at their team for mirror leads. I throw payback on CMP, then forces them out with Seal. The longer they take to switch the Seal, the better Seal becomes. So I have regular Sandshrew. Is that gonna work? Is that gonna work? Because I'm happy to try that team, but it has to be regular Sandshrew. No, unless, do I have a Shadow? No, I don't. I only need one shield to beat opposing bronze, and I use my bronze to pick at their team. For mirror leads. I throw payback on CMP, then forces them out with Seal. The longer they take to switch, the better Seal becomes. Okay, so we stay in here, or no? I feel like we've got to switch out. I need your help, Zion. Help! Okay, Bergman saying stay in. I let them throw Icy Wind, I pay back, let them throw again, then switch. Okay, so they have thrown twice already. I feel like there's no point in keeping the Bronzor going at this point, right? Okay, this is good. So this KOs me, then I bring in Seal and farm down myself. But that is a good point, Doctor. They probably should have farmed me down there. Ugh, yuck. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. If we can take shields, then the Squovit matchup won't be too bad. I'm gonna let this go. Nah, I feel like that plan didn't work. Squovit's a little bit tankier than what I was hoping. I thought maybe like 3 Icy Winds could do it. Yeah, I'll see if I've got a Riolu. I doubt it though. I think don't you have to trade for one below 500? Yeah. I do not. Lunana says, what's the whole deal with the XXL Pokemon? Are they special? Not particular. I mean, special in that the game like keeps track of them and like you can earn medals for catching them, but they don't function any differently. It's interesting because like I'm fully aware of how little I know about Little Cup. Like, I've got, like, no idea how to play any of these matchups. Oh, really? Okay. Well, is there anything else you've come back to that's weird? Yeah, right. Hey, Chris. How's the how's the battle with ESL going? Yeah, I agree. I'm happy for it to be just in-person raids. Okay, this is good. I really don't know why they shielded, to be honest. There is no way we win this, right? Oh, snap! Oh, snap, snap, snap! Oh, yes, yes! Come on, come on, come on! Die, you little tadpole thing! That's a good bait. Yes! Let's go! Boost! Boost! Oh, you're an axolotl, Chris. I have no idea right now. All I've done is catch Pokemon. I'm sure there's new things, though, like scanning Pokestops with your... Okay, how long have you been back for? Because it sounds like you're, like, really fresh back. They refuse to answer you. I mean, for me, like, it took, like, a week. I had to email them about, like, early check-in for Melbourne, and even that, it took them, like, a week to get back to me, so... I wouldn't be disheartened after not hearing back for like a few days. Right now, just listening to Coldplay. I've never really been into Coldplay. I mean, no, that's a lie. I do enjoy a few. I like Clocks. I like Amsterdam. Like the whole Rush of Blood to the Head album. I could definitely listen to. Doctor is a Wayfarer geek, and even he refuses. He, she, I think it's he. They gave you the wink on. Yeah, absolutely. You can't scan Pokestops anymore? Did they take away the... Were you scanning your feet, Sadie? You just bought a good mobile phone 2 days. Oh, wow. So, yeah, welcome back. $25 is an annoying loss, but not too bad. Was it only 25 bucks? Oh, so you're not that Chris Martin? I thought you were the one that wrote Viva La Vida. Yeah, the Melbourne one was... I think the Melbourne and the Perth one were both $30. I was hearing the American ones are like 70. And thank you for the follow, Linana. London was £40. Wow. $70 US. Alright, I'll get straight to that dab as soon as we're done with this battle. I know, right? Hey, Cortez! Can we have a shout out for Asian Cortez if we have a mod in chat? Do you have to physically be in the... which locations are you talking about? Oh, I don't think this will KO, unfortunately. Yeah, bummer. I'm gonna take the risk. It's a really big risk to take because I need alignment here. Here we go. We got there. Let's go. Yep. You give up, Switch. That is absolutely fine by me. I will shield and farm down here. Oh, shit. Well, GG. That's right, we're ABA weak to fire. Forgot that one. Oh, that helps. That helps. We might be able to get to 2 Psyshocks now. Will a Psyshock be enough, though? My guess is no. It was enough. There you go. There you go. Alright, so the dab. Here we go, man. Man. I said man. It's, we don't know what gender you are. Didn't mean to misgender you. That is outrageous. I completely agree. And yet, they get just so many more competitors than Australia does. Do you have to physically be in these locations? Yeah, so... there is a Pokemon Go PvP World Championship circuit. That's what we've been talking about. So, in Australia, where myself and Chris reside, we had 3 regional championships and an international championship. There was Brisbane, Perth, and Sydney, which Sydney was just this weekend, just yesterday. And then there was the Oceanic International Championships in Melbourne. And so I flew to Perth and I flew to Melbourne to participate in both of those. And, yeah, Chris is asking if Sydney was ever streamed, which is... no, it wasn't. How are your battles? Well, I mean, that's how our battles have gone. The London one coming up, I think it might be maxed out for entrance. The EURC, yeah, it was maxed out pretty quickly as well. Was about to say you don't give a shit about Vulpix. Well, I mean, I gave a shit. I just had to play it better. Like, I should have switched out straight away rather than just letting the Sand Slash go down, the Sand Shrew go down. With Shadow, you can full farm 1 shield and leave with 100 energy against Dino. That's good to know. Is there much wasted energy there? Like, how many Powder Snows does it take to take it out? Little Cup is 90% luck on the team only. So much skill can go into these. So is that right, Bergman? Because I don't know. I feel like with Mountain Cup, a lot of it was luck, but I don't know if that's the same here. I feel like I've just been really bad with like just not knowing how to play Little Cup. That was a GG. You must really love this game if you're willing to hop on a plane for it. Yeah. Okay, so love is probably the wrong word. When PvP came into the game, I was there from the start. I was like, there was like grassroots PvP tournaments happening. There's a thing called Silph, the Silph Arena, which they were like the first global PvP, structured PvP ranked competition. And that started pretty much like a month after PvP came into the game. And I've been playing PvP since then. And so the reason I put so much effort into it is not exactly because I love it. It's because I'm good at it. And that's because, I mean, not that you'd know from tonight, but it's like I'm on a train, and the moment I get off the train's going to move on, and I'm not going to be able to catch the train again. So eventually I'm going to get off the train. I've said this in the past. There will be a time where I give up. I'll get enough out of this game and I'll move on back to other things. I've said that I used to be like before I got sucked into the Pokemon Go PvP world, I was starting to study poker, and I would really love to get back to studying poker. So that's kind of my... I'm wistfully thinking about those days in the future when I can get back to learning poker. And I've got like a list written down somewhere of stuff that I want to just like devote my time into. Like after I feel like I've gotten enough out of poker, I might like dump a bunch of time into learning piano. I'd love to learn how to code. So there's a whole bunch of things I want to do. And once I feel like I've gotten enough out of Pokemon Go, I'm gonna yeet out of here and pursue those other things. Want to know what nickname I gave my Hundo Ho? I absolutely do. Prodigal Son was at 2473 at the start of Little Cup and fell to 2250. I feel you, Prodigal. I feel you, Prodigal Son. I was at 20. I was at about 2800 at the start of Mountain Cup, and now I've dropped to the 2200. So I feel you. Master League battles are less boring than Little Cup ones. Fight me IRL. I'm with you. Stockholm Syndrome is more of the fitting term. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, let's go, Chris. Are you playing Master League right now? That sounds like the mind of an MMO player. So I've never really been into the MMO scene. Are you an MMO player? Learn another language? Is that on my list? Hang on, I've written it on my mirror. No, learning... I'm kind of doing that in the interim. Like, I'm doing that at the same time. So I've got my Duolingo. I'm Italian, and I always wanted to be able to communicate with my grandparents. They're all gone now. But I still would like to finish learning Italian. My ho is named Jean Grey. Jean Grey, Jean Grey, Jean Grey. Jean Grey is... She's from X-Men. And she's Storm? No. Jean Grey. Lunana says Hundo ho. For Seal lead, I damaged them once, and after their second move, you swap into Shrew, saving energy on bronze. Into Sandshrew. And you can outrace them to Night Slash on CMP. Mountain Cup was fun, though. I got a Shadow Numal rank 10 the last day of it, and that would have been so much fun. I see, some people, yeah, were saying they had a lot of fun in Mountain Cup. I was not one of them. I found a team that, eventually found a team that I started climbing back up after losing a whole bunch of points, but very, very slowly. And then, like, the last couple of days, it stopped working and I plummeted again. And then, of course, Little Cup came in and it's just gone so bad. Like, so many O5s. It's been ridiculous. And it's so annoying because, like, I was in a leaderboard spot. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but I was taking on all these big names. Like, I matched against Chris at one point. I matched against Thoth Technical. I matched against Inner Bloom a few times. I matched against, like, Ryblet. I was, like, facing all these top trainers. And now I'm back to square one. I'm back to an elo that I'm ashamed of. Now, that is not to disparage anyone who is at this elo or below. I don't mean to do that. I just expect more of myself. Sete, hey. Welcome in, Sete. Factions extraordinaire. Love Final Fantasy 14, the best MMO. I did play that for a bit. I did play that, like, for a session. And that was fun. It was cool. I liked it. But that was my only experience with MMOs. I think, Is Elder Scrolls an MMO, or... Thank you for following Gamer Robot. I'm sure that's a real person. X-Men, the powerful dude, psychic woman. Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix is the... Yep, cool. Phoenix, because it's Ho-Oh. Yep, cool. Okay, good name. I like it. Dino leads, it sounds crazy, but get a shield with bronze, then force them out with seal. They won't swap their bronze in. Feel free to add your style. More ways, learn. Sounds crazy, but get shield with bronze, then force them out with... I mean, do we have to shield a crunch ourselves, or do we just tank it? I guess we tank it. Well, you matched with Dancing Rob like I was today. I don't know. I can't remember if I faced Dancing Rob. One of the Elder Scrolls is. A practice mode would be great for these kind of cups. Yeah, but I don't know if I could be bothered battling in practice mode. An honorable battler. Why was that? Because he quit when he couldn't see any more win cons, or because he like let you have the farm down? What? I'm assuming that you beat him. They insta swap, really? No, they were saying take 2 moves. Oh, no, you said swap into Sandshrew, didn't you? Whoops. Okay, so I assume this is where I come back with Bronzor. Oh, they're gonna farm me down. Oh. Oh, it's another water gun. Someone had the same idea. As sorry, I forget who it was that that said they were running water gun. Now, if we'd swapped into, oh, hello. Well, that's Bubble Beam, but I guess we have to shield it, don't we? So I hope that was the right move. I guess we better shield this mirror coat. Now, I don't know if that was an appropriate quit. Like, I think they could have counted us down. I said GG's to him after winning. Would love to face him again, though. I pay back before the second Icy Wind to help Sandshrew. Then swap on their second charge move, whatever it is. Okay. That makes sense. By the way, about that link for the Pogo PvP interview you shared on Twitter, what did you think of it? Chris, that's an interesting question. Because I shared that, and it sounds like you picked up on it. I shared that with a deliberate tone of neutrality. I was like, this isn't... I'm not giving my opinion here. I'm just sharing what the company had to say about it. What did you think of it? Ouch, 2200s is indeed bad after reaching expert. You will be back soon enough for sure. I hope so, Sete. I hope so. It's just historically it's taken a really long it's been really difficult to climb. I've always found, as you know, I've always found GBL very, very difficult. I really don't understand the dynamics of blind 3 battles. So to have been there and then dropped so far, it feels like I don't know if you ever watched The Simpsons, but it's like when Homer's climbing the murder horn, and he gets to the top of a peak, and he's like, oh, oh man, I made it so far, and then he looks up, and it's just a sheer cliff face in front of him, and he's like, oh no. That's what this feels like. It's like, how am I ever going to climb this again? The first Seal match practice mode would give you a feel of hours to play it out of how to play it out. Yeah, which you're absolutely right, but I just don't know if I'd be willing to put in the time to do that. I feel like I prefer to just get my 5 sets in and get on with my day. Chipper GG's is down to 2,000 elo in Little Cuff. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Imagine triple boost. I would love that. Imagine shielding a Mirako. I mean, a lot of people thought that interview was bullshit. As for me, I still think that punishing remote non-physical players is not the way to go. Buffering rewards for active players would be preferable to nerfing rewards for remote players. Yeah, which is like I can't disagree with that. I don't care is probably the simplest answer. Like, and I've been, it's probably because I don't play the game outside of GBL that much. So I've never gotten so I mean, no, not just GBL. I never play the game outside of PvP. Like, I play heaps of like Silph tournament formats and whatnot. I have never gotten outraged at anything the company's done. And I also think that whenever anything is taken away from the players, they revolt. No, and like reason becomes very scarce in those situations. For a lot of people, and I'm not saying that I'm not pointing at anyone in particular, I'm saying like the mass, the horde, they tend to just scream at the clouds. And so I guess my reason for sharing that was just in a bid for everyone to just hear them out. And I wasn't surprised by the response, but still a little disappointed when I received dozens and dozens of replies just responding with how much of an imbecile the guy was and how bullshit the corporate speak was. And I had one person who said, I can't believe I breathed the same air as this person. That's not a thought out response. That is someone who is angry that they've had something taken away and is then further angered by the person saying anything that isn't, here's your stuff back. There is nothing that vice president could have said that would have elicited a different response from that particular user. Sete got the Simpsons reference. Though I will say that there's a silver lining to the price hike, which is it should curb the reckless spending on the game. Yeah, I agree there. Although there will probably be some people who are like, well, I guess I'm just putting more money into it now. Missing O's here. Hey, can we have a shout out for Missing O if we've got a mod around? 26 Doctor, that's from someone who is too lazy to use PV poke, etc. Missing O says raid more. I've seen stories of spending 3 or even 4-digit sums chasing after some shiny mon, and that's a bit crazy. Yeah. If the price hike means players, including me, will be more responsible, so be it. I feel that. Yeah. Healthy attitude and good perspective. Are you saying mine is a healthy attitude? Because I mean, I would, to be honest, I'm not even sure I agree with that. I don't see my attitude as particular. I see aspects of it as health. Like, I see my que sera sera attitude of like, whatever the company does, we just accept it and move on. I think that's healthy. But I think my distaste for the public reaction is not healthy. Like, I should also have the same attitude towards them. Like, oh yeah, everyone's getting mad, but whatever. And if remote passes are indeed being offered as potential research awards, I won't bat too much of an eye. Players love to complain. The same thing happens with Final Fantasy XIV. FFXIV adds something to the game. A bunch of people on Twitter complain like it's the end of the world because the developers aren't making exactly what these 4 players want. It's annoying. Missingo says, I'll put more money into it. Are you... how do you feel about putting more money into it? Like, are you angry at that, or are you just like, yeah, I guess I'm spending more now? The other thing is there have been several examples of game companies seeing their product's reputation go a certain direction, and instead of going against that, they go with the tide. Are you saying that's what Pokemon Go is doing now? I am the kind of player who will do 300 to 400 raids in a week when I feel like it. Wow. Which is great. So like, yeah, your gameplay has been like legitimately affected now, right? Sure, I'm Fish, or at least I feel the same way. Right, okay, yeah, cool. So I know I'm not alone, thank goodness. Because, like, also, I feel like people can often get attacked for not joining in the horde. I actually feel really bad for Lured Up Ken. Ken from the Lured Up podcast, because he came out... Now, I think he's going about it the wrong way, but Ken has been trying to shout to everyone, hey, everyone... This is the change we need. This is now, like, nobody wants to hear that right now. So that's why I think I appreciate that he sees this as a difficult thing, but a positive thing, right? And I know he knows what we're going through, but the way he's talking about it, being like trying to tell everyone, look, everyone, you're looking at this wrong. This is actually a good thing. Of course, everyone's going to jump down his throat for that. And he's been getting a lot of toxic response for that. So yeah, it can be pretty dangerous to bring up that that one might not have too much of an issue with the price change, with the raid changes. One example I can think of is FNAF creator Scott Cawthorn getting his inspiration from reviews of his older games, saying that the character designs were creepy instead of cute like he hoped, hence the creation of FNA. Ah. Yeah, that's cool. I like that story. Pogo is the opposite of one. Okay, right. They've seen that Pogo has become more widespread than they thought. It might not be in the way they expected, but it's definitely reached out to a lot of people. And yeah, well, so I respect that they're like, they were built that when they first came out, they had these principles of exploration and real world interaction, etc., etc. And I do respect that they're willing to make decisions that piss a lot of people off in order to maintain those principles. I do get the whole making IRL more rewarding. Yeah, I mean, they couldn't really make battle passes cheaper than $1, right? So I think the only other thing is like increase the shiny rate and increase the rewards. So they could certainly have put like guaranteed rare candy XL in every raid or something. So that's I agree that is a mistake there, a misstep. But other than that, yeah, I'm not too phased. What exactly are the bad things that people are complaining about? So, when COVID hit, Niantic made a lot of changes to the game that made it easier for people to play without interacting, without contact with other people. They made it easier to play at home. So GBL used to have this. It's crazy to say, but you actually used to have to walk. It was originally, I think, 5 kilometers. You had to walk 5 kilometers to unlock a set of Go Battle League, right? And they took that walking requirement away. They also introduced remote raids, which is a raid that you can just, attend remotely. You don't actually have to be in that physical location. And you can invite people to a remote raid as well. So they always said from the start that this would be a temporary thing while COVID was happening. But you give people a lazy way to do things, and they will absolutely take to that. And so remote raiding became like the thing. Like, it became the dominant way that people play Pokemon Go. Like, the article that Chris is talking about that I shared, the vice president of Pokemon Go was saying that out of all the aspects of the game, like the amount of people that are just remote raiding from their couch is so far out balancing every other way of interacting with the game that we had to do something about it. And so they jacked up the prices of remote raid passes a fair amount, and they capped the number of remote raids per day at 5. They did kind of make battle passes cheaper by giving a discounted 3-pack in the store. But that's really the only reward they gave us. It was the rest was all just nerfs. And so a lot of people are upset about that. Even though we were warned that it's going away, people there's been multiple examples already of people being people ignoring the fact that a thing was going away until they tried to take it away, and then they were like, "Why are you taking this away?" That TSR thread was pretty toxic. I once asked if remote raiding was basically just spoofing. Why did you do that, Doctor? That's you're asking to be attacked. 5 kilometers, well, yeah, I know, right? They dropped it to 3 kilometers, I think, at one point, and then, yeah, when COVID hit, they just removed it. Walking requirements back when? What if this is the start and we bring back walking for PvP? Well, honestly, I think that's where I'm gonna have to put my money where my mouth is, because obviously I'm here saying I don't care that much. Obviously, if they bring back walking requirements for PvP, that's gonna hit me in a place that I actually care about, and that's when I'm gonna have to really practice what I preach. I'm probably gonna stop playing. That's gonna be my moment to get out, right? But that's kind of, I think that's the healthiest way to go about it. Either deal with it or stop playing the game. And I like to think if they were ever, I don't think they ever would, but I like to think that if they ever did bring back a walking requirement for PvP, and if they brought the ultra friend requirement back for friend to friend battles, then I would just that's my cue to exit. I'll just yeet and go back to studying poker. It's a bit of a mess, simply put. I do agree. It's a long con to increase the Silph player base when the walking requirement comes back. Yes, Chipper! You've figured it out. Everything that you've said doesn't seem that bad. The game is fundamentally a walking sim. It's like people complaining about COD because it has shooting in it. Idiocracy. yes. I think the reason you're able to say that so easily though is because you've only just come back to the game, so you haven't known what it was like. And which I heard a content creator, trainer tips, Nick. He articulated that I think really well, where he's like, new players will come in and they'll never know what it was like to just be able to raid easily from your couch. You're one of them, so I understand why you're not upset by this. One of the most common arguments against the change is that it negatively affects the smaller communities and cottage industries that remote raiding has created. And the disabled community as well is one that I keep hearing, which I don't have a rebuttal against that. It does affect them, which is a real shame. And then I have no but to that. Like, it's a shame. It's easy for me to say that because I'm not in a small community or disabled. So, like, it's easy for me to just go, yeah, it's a shame. But, but what else can I do? I can only go off my own experiences, you know. The remote raid passes are 100 for me, or can I buy 3 for a special price of 300? Great. yeah, that's a bit weird. That's just for convenience, I guess. The changes go into effect mid-April or something like that. So you still get... So the prices are going to go up from there. It's fun to not get everything immediately, or am I stupid? I completely agree with that concept, Doctor. I completely agree with that. I once was in a messenger chat where people were talking about regional Pokemon and being like, it's stupid. Why can't we just get the regional Pokemon unlocked? No, what was it? It was like, I forget what it was, where it was like they were just saying it's stupid that Niantic doesn't just give them this thing that's really hard to catch. Maybe it was like certain shinies or whatever, and I was like, and I tried to respond saying, if they made it that easy, then you'd get bored of the game really quickly. Like, you'd catch the thing and then you're done. And they were like, nah, man, you're wrong. Like, this game's about catching shinies or whatever. Obviously, I think he's wrong. Hey, B-Stud. How you doing? Chris from Kentucky says April 6th. There we go. And so does Dylan. Hey, the resub from B-Stud. B-Stud with the resub. Uncle B-Stud, thank you for resubscribing for another month. You are a legend in our hearts, even if you aren't a legend in GBL. Appreciate you. Zion says, last one, sorry for Stunky lead. Make them shield and force them out with Seal. Would I just throw Psyshock there or Payback? Shrew is better swap, but I tend not to go into my obvious thing and use Icy Wind to rebalance the fight. Don't get crunched anywhere. ABA Dark is tough. Okay, yeah, that's cool. And thanks for the follow, Chris, from Kentucky. Where are you from, Chris? Don't answer that. That was a joke. Regional Pokemon. I still need the Kangaskhan and Tauros for my Kanto. Really? Oh, yeah, that's right. Returning player. Oh, like, us long-time players have had so many opportunities now. They've, like, had them in all sorts of events and whatnot. It's cool when I see someone with a rare shiny I don't have. Yeah, it's like you're happy for them. No PvP relevant regional though, please. Like the original Holucha. The game has so many end games. Full collection, shiny, 100% IV, 0% IV, PvP, etc. There's never one right way to play. And giving everyone everything immediately would dwindle the player, but yeah, totally. Yeah, I think Like, I also think, very unpopular opinion, very unpopular, but I think they should make shinies less common. Now, just delete that from the VOD. That's just between you and me. Because, like, I think it should be more synchronous with the main series games, which are like, the chances of a shiny in the main series are 1 in 4,000. What are the chances in Pogo? It depends. The base rate is like 1 in 400. But then, like, during community days, they're like 1 in 50 or 1 in 60 or something dumb like that. Alright, we can get their second shield with the bronze ore before they get ours. Whoa! What? They should have been 1 away from another Night Slash. I mean, we lose now, right? Alright, so how should I have played this? I should mention my bronze is running Payback Heavy Slam. Payback Heavy Slam. Why those moves? You should post that on Twitter along with the remote rating as just spoofing. It'll go down well. My Groudon just OCV'd an entire team. OCV. I assume it just means you swept. Well done. You have that along the Sandshrew. Zion says 5-4, 5-4 to Night Slash. Yeah, I know the counts. It's just, in fact, I know counts. I think like that's my biggest strength, I think, as a battler, is knowing counts, right? But I only counted 544. That's why I was like, hang on, what? Like, that shouldn't have happened. Boosts are tough against babies, lower should be a crime. Their boosts have them shield pressure, can't be too mad. Hello? Hello, buddy? Oh, look at that. Kind of first ball. We went up. We went up, people. This is not a drill. $22.46, so we're down 137. So 637. 600. Yeah, 637. $100 more raids and you can max that. Oh, 1 character victory. Is that a term now? Is that what the kids are saying? Banana Ben, hey, how are you doing? Is remote trading? No, you have to be within 100 meters of a person to trade. Oh, I figured, yeah. I figured it's a fighting term. Heavy slam for Vullaby and Dark's XL Bronze beats Stunky in all even shield default. I feel like for a lot of those Darks, Psyshock's actually enough. Like especially Stunky, that's only single resisted. Good to hear, Ben. If you've ever played the King of Fighters, you'll know what it means. Heavy slam for Igglybuff as well as Zigzagoon. Alright, yeah, sure, I'll do it. You're the boss here today, Zion. The game has lots of lag. I think Niantic is using all their data to plan on regionals. They're like, sorry, Ben. We have more important things to do. You know, I've seen so few Zigzagoon. That's a Psyshock. I'm gonna have to shield once to maintain alignment here. Oh, but then I probably didn't need to, really. But thanks, Chipper. Good to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's hope there's no fire Pokemon in the back. 9. Well, shit. I would have loved Psyshock here. Yeah, there's no point in hiding the Heavy Slam. Just use the Heavy Slam. I should just survive this. Can we get to a Heavy Slam? If not, then that's my own fault. Ah! No! No, the beast is bad. We don't let the beast out. The beast needs to stay chained up. Man, if I had Heavy Slam there instead of Payback, we would have won that. No Kraken. Oh. This is why we're losing. No Kraken bin. Okay, so I'm trying to remember how Zion said to play this. Tanker Crunch, was it? And then take a shield and then switch into Seal. Is that how it was? Oh, hello. Never mind. Heavy Slam pays off this time. Against Seal, I like just going Aqua Tail. I don't bother with Icy Winds. Because, like, the damage is coming from the licks. Ho to me is the key in Master League. Too bad I didn't get to raid too much when they were here. Oh, that's gross. But what I'll do is let this go. Yeah, this is perfect. Oh, stop it! I don't know why I tried to go for the Night Slash there. I think that's just fatigue at this point. But the Powder Snow was enough. That's because I had forgotten what the third Pokemon was and what condition it was in. Quatch, as Daniel Zanieri would say. And that's always when you know you've got good content when you're just copying what other people say, right? I want to, like, I don't know how possible this is, but I want to, like, put in a command that works on YouTube as well as Twitch, where people can type it in when we catch something and it'll put, like, a GIF on the stream. Or like, it'll do something. Like, a little animation of someone, like, catching a football or something like that. Yeah, he's very good. He's an inspiration as a content creator. I'm gonna pay back once, and then swap to the Sandshrew. They're probably gonna let this Night Slash through. I'm gonna try and farm them down from there, because that Wynot's going to come in and it's going to start just pummeling me with counters. Icy Wind. Confusion. Well, surely they're not winning, right? We just double shield this, right? They're gonna have to shield sooner or later. Okay, that's smart. I'm going for the lesser move here because they have to either, like... They're gonna have to shield eventually. Look at him. Oh, I don't know if that's payback or what. Oh, it is. Fuck. I imagine we should still be okay. Oh, fuck. That did way more damage than I thought. Oh. I'm gonna end it there. Oh, boy. Alright, we'll be back tomorrow night for more Little Cup fun. Catch you later.